feel secure. You make them feel like they've come home to who? Mom. Now let me ask you a question. My mother and father are both passed. My mother was a farm wife and a phenomenal cook. Anytime we would come home, okay, my mom, the moment you walked in the door, would ask a question, and it was always the same question. Can I get you something to eat? Anybody have a mom that way? And if you say, Mom, we just ate, I know, but aren't you hungry? No. Really? Sure, I just made some pie. Oh yeah, I'm not hungry for that. Yeah. Or if you wouldn't take something to eat, she would force something to drink on you. Water, tea, something, right? That's what moms do. They're there to do what? Take care of you, to nurture you. And I tell my dealers, that's what we're in the business to do. We are there to take care, nurture, and handle problems for our customers. My dealers understand in my dealerships, when a customer comes in and says, I got a problem, my people are always starting to laugh and say, no, now that you're here, we've got a problem. You don't have it anymore. We'll take care of it for you. Right? They tell them that. It's not your problem anymore. You came in here. It's ours. We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it for you. Ah, well, that's nice. See, it's now they're doing what? You've got a pain. You've got a headache. Mom's going to do what? Mom's going to make it better. Mom's going to make it better. Now, so I tell my dealers, so if a dealership is about an experience, and we know that everybody wants to reattach to mom, and we know that mom is always offering us food, let's just go back to basic 101 again. So what should we always have in our dealership? Food. And not just food, good smelling food. Because if I walk into your dealership right now, it's going to smell like what? Grease, gas, oil, and rubber. Would you agree? Now it can do my dealerships, we either do fresh, hot-made popcorn all day long, or my favorite is hot chocolate chip cookies all day long. Buy a toaster oven, you buy cookie dough, and all day long in my dealerships, we're making hot chocolate chip cookies. You know what it's like to walk into a dealership and go, oh yeah, we just made a fresh batch. You want one? Oh yeah. I wasn't mad. I had a Bobcat dealer. I got a Bobcat dealer in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I just started working with here about a month and a half ago, and they started doing it. And I heard the owner called me up and he says, this cookie thing, he says, this is going to get expensive. And I go, why is that? He says, my employees are eating them all. And I go, well, that'll pass. After a while, they're going to get sick of what? Yeah. I said, so up to this point, just keep cooking cookies. It doesn't make any difference. But he'd already had people walk in, guys coming in that, they're dirty boots, dirty this, dirty this. He said, it's just like this. They just soften it. Right on. Cookies? Oh, yeah, you want one? Yeah. Hey, you can have more than one. Really? Really? Yeah, take a couple with you. We'll just make another. Oh, I love this place, man. Cookies. And as goofy as it sounds, what is it doing? When they walk in now, and he said, people walk in, you got any of those cookies? Oh, yeah, I just made it. Oh, yeah. And people come in talking about their what? I mean, we're talking about $60,000, $70,000 pieces of equipment. They're not talking about that. They're walking in talking about what? Cookies, popcorn. Why not? It doesn't cost anything. As I tell people again, as I tell all my dealers, we don't spend more money to do it. We take marketing money that we were wasting anyway, and we start buying toaster ovens and cookie dough. I tell people, I'm not going to spend more money on it. You just waste a lot of marketing money anyway. That's where some of it should go. Buy one of those big old popcorn things that make popcorn, but don't let the popcorn set all day long, because then it doesn't smell anymore. You should always be all day long. Somebody should be making what? Say, doesn't it take time? It's not about time. It's about making people walk in and feeling something different. Let's talk about the showroom. What should a showroom be? Oh, it's called a showroom for a reason. Not a warehouse, not a place to put as much equipment as we can and pack it in as tight as we can. No. What's a showroom? A showroom is designed to showcase. Think about this for a second, because this also drives me nuts with outdoor power equipment dealers. They take everything they have and they pack their showroom as full as they can so nobody can walk around anything. Okay, it's not a warehouse, it's a showcase. You go to a car dealership, how many cars do they have in their showroom? All of them? No, they just have a couple, 2 or 3, whatever they can. And they always have the cheapest one in there, right? Oh no, what do they have in there? They have the what? The one that's got everything on it. Because let me tell you another truth about sales. It's easier to sell down than it is to sell up. Right? So you don't have your cheapest stuff in your showroom. What do you got? You got the ones in there that are what? They got everything on them. And then when they walk up there, they go, well, I don't need all that stuff. Well, that's fine. Right? I didn't want to spend that much. Well, you don't have to. But I tell people again, when they look at the top, instead of starting at the bottom, they never end up at the bottom when you started them at the top, right? I tell people again, you may not sell the top, but it's a whole lot easier to sell down in the middle than it is to take the cheap one and sell up to the middle. Would you agree? That's what a showroom is. Now, in your store, to make your store work, there are 3 key things. Guide me, encourage me, engage me. How important is signage in your store? And I don't care how big or how small your store is. Signage is critical. When I come into an airport and I get off an airplane, what is the first thing I'm looking for when I get off of an airplane?
A restroom.
Just because I did the mother thing doesn't mean you can do it. I'm a professional. Don't forget that. So yes, a restroom. Right? And then after I leave the restroom, what's next?
Baggage claim.
Okay, so I'm looking at baggage claim. And I carry my bags on, so I'm not really looking for baggage claim. But what's always right next to baggage claim? Ground transportation and rental cars. And so all the airports got a lot of signage there, right? Same thing when I go into an airport and I have a rental car, what am I looking for? The sign that says rental car return, right? Signage is important because signage makes me feel comfortable and secure. Signage. Show me where your parts department is. Even though I can look over there and see parts people, have a sign up. Show me if you have your parts and your service counter on the same counter. Have a sign that says service here. Have a sign that says parts here.